The Leafs have introduced Brad Treliving as the team's new general manager. TSN's Mark Masters joins us live now to talk more about the Leafs' new GM. Mark, you were inside that presser when they made the official announcement alongside Mr. Shanahan. And so what is your initial reaction to this news, and what does this mean really for Leafs Nation as they move forward to a new season and looking to move further than the second round as they did this year?
Yeah, you know what? I thought Brad Treliving handled things well today. He's a gifted orator. He was really comfortable at the podium, spoke about how meaningful this is to come to a city like Toronto. He looked around and said, they told me that you guys follow hockey around here. So he does have experience in a Canadian market in Calgary, so he is used to it to a degree, although there is, as he said, nothing like Toronto. What does it mean for the team? Still remains to be seen. I'm not sure how different his style and approach is going to be to Kyle Dubas, who is being introduced as we speak right now in Pittsburgh as their new president of hockey operations. He seems to, have a longer track record, of course, in the game, seen as a people-pleasing kind of guy, much like Dubas was. So it'll be intriguing to see the moves he made. He was non-committal on a lot of things. Top priority, Austin Matthews, who's eligible to sign an extension this summer. He wants to get out to Arizona, speak to him in person, build that relationship. So in terms of what it means to the team remains to be seen, but I thought he handled things well today.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Leafs Nation just sort of getting a feel for him today at this presser. And so now that we look ahead to the summer, are we going to be seeing a lot of moves and news coming out of the Leafs, or is it going to be relatively quiet?
Well, there's going to be a lot of moves. They have 10 pending unrestricted free agents, so some are going to move on, maybe some come back. I'm sure Treliving will look to put his imprint on things. Dubas, in his final news conference as Leafs general manager, said everything would be on the table. He kind of hinted stronger than ever before that he would consider a big move, and listening to Treliving today, it sounded like he's not necessarily going to go that way. Obviously, he has to get through an examination from behind the curtains, as he said, find out how things run, talk to the players, build those relationships, but it did not sound like he was coming in with any sort of mandate to make a big change. So there will be changes, of course, there always is, but the core four, it sounds like, will be back. The coach, Sheldon Keefe, is a big decision. Treliving was non-committal on that, but he had some very nice things to say about Keefe and the job he's done getting Toronto's elite talent to play well defensively. So we might not see as big changes as people maybe initially thought when the Leafs lost that series to the Florida Panthers.
Yeah, it's certainly going to have to be a wait-and-see situation, but at least we now know who officially is the general manager for the Leafs going into this next season. Mark Masters, thanks for joining us this afternoon. We appreciate it.